Every single day, millions of caring dog owners, people just like you and me, unknowingly make a mistake that slowly destroys their dog's health. It's not about giving the wrong treat or missing a walk. It's about something far more dangerous, something we do out of love, routine, and habit. Veterinarians around the world have started sounding the alarm. If you're doing this one thing, you might be shortening your dog's life without realizing it. So stay with me till the end, because today we're exposing the deadly feeding mistake that 98% of dog owners make every single day. This truth might shock you, but it could also save your best friend's life. Before we start, if you truly love your dog and want them to live a long, healthy, happy life, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because what you're about to hear could literally save your dog's life. Chapter 1. The hidden mistake most dog owners don't even know about. It's simple, it's common, and it's dangerous. Every loving dog owner wants to do the best for their pet. We buy the food that promises complete nutrition. We trust the bright labels and the smiling dogs on the packaging. But behind that comfort and convenience lies a silent mistake that could be slowly harming your best friend. The mistake is this: feeding your dog the same dry kibble every single day, for years. Now, you might be thinking, wait, isn't that what vets and brands recommend? Kibble is balanced and safe, right? That's exactly what most people believe, and that's why 98% of dog owners unknowingly fall into this trap. The truth is, dry kibble is an ultra-processed food, just like human junk food. It's made for long shelf life, not long life for your dog. Here's what most don't realize. Kibble is heated at extremely high temperatures, stripping away natural enzymes, vitamins, and amino acids. To make up for this loss, manufacturers add synthetic nutrients, later nutrients that your dog's body can barely absorb. Worse yet, kibble contains too many carbohydrates, sometimes over 50% of the bag. And dogs? They are not built to thrive on carbs. They're built for protein, fats, and moisture. Think about it, when was the last time you saw a wolf hunting for corn or wheat in the wild? Never. Yet that's what most kibble is made from: corn, rice, soy, and fillers that serve no nutritional purpose but keep costs low. And it doesn't stop there. Even premium brands use meat byproducts, which can include low-quality animal parts, feathers, and tissues unfit for human consumption. They add artificial colors and preservatives to make the food look and smell appealing, not for your dog, but for you, the buyer. But the real danger? Lack of moisture. Dry kibble contains only 6 to 10% water. A dog's natural diet, however, should be around 70% moisture. That means your dog's kidneys and liver must work overtime to digest and filter food that's unnaturally dry day after day, year after year. Veterinary studies have shown some shocking facts. Dogs fed only kibble are 5 times more likely to develop kidney or urinary issues. 98% of commercial kibble brands use oxidized fats, which produce free radicals molecules that attack healthy cells and accelerate aging. Long-term consumption of ultra-processed food increases risks of inflammation, obesity, allergies, and even cancer. And yet, this is what most dog owners feed every single day, believing they're doing the right thing. Imagine feeding your child the same packaged meal for years, something that's dry, processed, and filled with preservatives. Eventually, their body would start to break down. That's exactly what happens to millions of dogs around the world, slowly, silently, and invisibly. But here's the most heartbreaking part: your dog will still wag their tail, still look at you with love, even as their body struggles inside. Because they trust you completely. And that's why this isn't just a feeding mistake, it's an awakening moment for every pet parent to see what's really going on in that food bowl. So before you pour the next scoop of kibble into your dog's bowl, pause. Because what looks safe might be slowly destroying the one life that depends on you the most. Chapter 2. The science behind the damage. Let's break down what's really happening inside your dog's body every time you feed them that bowl of dry kibble. Kibble, no matter how premium the brand claims to be, contains only about 6 to 10% moisture. But a dog's natural diet, the one their body evolved for, should contain at least 70% water-based nutrition. That's a massive difference, and your dog's organs feel that every single day. Each time they eat dry kibble, their kidneys, liver, and digestive system have to work extra hard just to break it down. Their body has to pull water from its own cells and tissues to digest that dry food, slowly draining hydration from vital organs. At first, you might not notice anything wrong. Your dog still plays, still eats, still wags their tail. But beneath the surface, damage is building. Over time, this constant strain leads to chronic dehydration. Your dog's body is never fully hydrated, no matter how much they drink. Poor digestion nutrients aren't properly absorbed, leaving your dog tired or bloated. Toxin buildup waste products stay longer in the system because the kidneys can't flush them efficiently. Joint pain and fatigue dehydration weakens lubrication between joints, making movement painful. It's the same as if you ate salty chips and crackers for every meal, every single day. Your organs would collapse from overwork and lack of real nourishment. The body can only handle so much before it starts breaking down slowly, silently. So while that bowl of kibble might look convenient and harmless, inside, your dog's body is fighting a quiet battle struggling to stay balanced, hydrated, and alive. That's the science behind the damage invisible at first, but devastating over time. Chapter 3. The hidden ingredients that slowly harm your dog. Let's take a closer look at what's actually inside that shiny bag of kibble, because behind the colorful packaging and 100% complete nutrition claims, there's a story most dog owners never hear. Even the so-called premium brands, the ones that cost more, the ones that promise real meat, often contain ingredients that would make you think twice if you truly knew what they were. The first on the list? Meat byproducts. It sounds harmless, right? But in truth, byproducts can include animal parts not meant for human consumption. Things like ground bones, feet, feathers, or internal organs that offer little nutritional value. They're leftovers from the meat industry, heated and processed until they barely resemble real food. Then come the artificial colors and flavors added not for your dog, but for you, the buyer. These chemicals make the food smell more meaty and look more appealing, even though dogs don't care about the color of their food. Many of these additives are linked to skin allergies, hyperactivity, and even liver stress over time. And then there's the worst one, rendered fats. These are recycled fats collected from restaurant grease, expired meat, and waste products. They're used to coat kibble so it tastes better to dogs, but these fats can easily turn rancid. Once they do, they release toxic compounds known to cause inflammation and even cancer. Now, imagine all these ingredients, byproducts, chemicals, and rancid fats being mixed together, processed under extreme heat, and then packed into shiny bags. Those bags often sit on store shelves for months, sometimes even years, before reaching your dog's bowl. So every time your dog eats that kibble, they're consuming oxidized fats, preservatives, and synthetic additives that their body was never meant to process. And that's why many veterinarians now call commercial kibble the fast food of the pet industry. It's convenient, it's cheap, it fills the stomach. But just like human fast food, it slowly destroys the body from the inside, one meal at a time. Chapter 4. Real vet warnings you can't ignore. For years, pet food companies have painted a perfect picture. Healthy dogs, shiny coats, happy families. But now, more and more veterinarians are stepping forward to reveal what's really happening behind that glossy marketing. They're seeing dogs as young as 5 years old developing problems that were once only seen in senior pets: kidney disease, liver failure, obesity, allergies, and chronic skin infections. And what's shocking is that most of these cases trace back to the same thing: a long-term diet of ultra-processed kibble. Dr. Karen Becker, one of the world's most respected holistic veterinarians, put it perfectly. Feeding processed kibble every day is like feeding your dog junk food, convenient, but deadly over time. She explains that the majority of commercial pet foods are designed for convenience, not biological health. They're built to last longer on shelves, not to extend the life of your dog. And every bite of that dry, chemical-filled food slowly chips away at your pet's organs, hydration, and immunity. Another world-famous vet, Dr. Marty Goldstein, has spent decades reversing the damage caused by processed diets. He's seen dogs with dull coats, low energy, and chronic illnesses come back to life simply by switching to fresh, moisture-rich, real food. Within just a few weeks, he reports shinier, healthier coats, improved digestion, stronger immunity, brighter eyes, and renewed energy. And the results aren't just physical. Dogs become happier, calmer, and more connected when their bodies finally get real nourishment. Veterinarians across the globe are now urging pet owners to stop relying solely on dry kibble and start incorporating fresh, whole, and living foods, even if it's just a little at a time. Because when you know better, you can do better. And as Dr. Becker says, every small change toward real food is a big step toward a longer, healthier life for your dog. These warnings aren't meant to scare you, they're meant to wake you up before it's too late. Chapter 5. What you should be feeding. Now that we know what's harming our dogs, let's talk about what can heal them. The truth is, dogs don't need expensive supplements or fancy premium kibble. What they need is real food. Just like us, dogs thrive on fresh, whole ingredients: meat, organs, eggs, healthy fats, and water-rich vegetables. Because that's what nature designed them for. Think about it, when was the last time you saw a wolf in the wild eating dry pellets? Never. They hunt, eat fresh meat, bones, organs, and hydrate naturally through what they eat. Here's what vets recommend instead: balanced homemade meals, boiled chicken, turkey, fish, or beef with rice, pumpkin, or sweet potato. Add some green veggies like spinach, carrots, or broccoli. Moisture-rich diets. Add warm water or broth to your dog's meal. This helps digestion, hydration, and kidney health. Natural oils. A teaspoon of coconut oil or salmon oil can improve your dog's coat, skin, and immune system. Occasional raw feeding. Some vets suggest raw feeding. With proper research and hygiene, it helps replicate a dog's ancestral diet and supports better muscle and dental health. But remember, it's not about switching everything overnight. Start slow. Replace 20 to 30% of your dog's dry food with fresh ingredients. Even that small change can create a big difference in just a few weeks. Within days, you'll notice more energy and playfulness, softer, shinier coat, improved digestion, better mood and focus, and most importantly, your dog will feel more alive than ever before. Because love isn't just about walks and cuddles, it's about what you put in their bowl every single day. So next time you feed your dog, ask yourself, is this food adding days to their life or taking them away? Feed with love. Feed with purpose. Feed them what nature intended. Chapter 6. Common myths that keep owners stuck. Even after all the facts, many dog owners still hesitate to make a change. And it's not their fault. For years, the pet food industry has created myths, carefully crafted lies to keep owners loyal to kibble. Let's expose them, one by one. Myth 1. My dog looks healthy, so kibble must be fine. This is the most common trap. Your dog may look healthy on the outside: shiny coat, good appetite, playful behavior. But inside, it could be a completely different story. The truth is, nutritional damage doesn't show overnight. Just like humans who eat junk food for years without symptoms, the real harm builds up silently. By the time you notice dull fur, constant itching, bad breath, low energy, or chronic diseases, the damage has already begun. Veterinary studies confirm. Most dogs fed dry kibble diets for years show early signs of kidney strain, liver toxicity, and gut imbalance long before symptoms appear. So, looking healthy today doesn't mean being healthy tomorrow. Myth 2. Raw food is dangerous. This one scares many owners, and understandably so. We've been taught that raw equals unsafe. But that's not entirely true. Yes, if handled carelessly, raw food can carry bacteria. But when prepared safely with clean, fresh, human-grade meat and proper storage, raw feeding can actually provide superior nutrition. It mirrors what dogs evolved to eat for thousands of years: raw meat, bones, organs, and natural enzymes that get destroyed in processed kibble. These live enzymes aid digestion, boost immunity, and support joint health. In fact, many holistic vets and pet nutritionists now advocate balanced raw or lightly cooked meals as they help detoxify the body and restore the natural balance that processed diets destroy. So the key isn't to fear raw food, it's to learn how to do it right. Myth 3. Vets recommend kibble, so it must be good. This is a hard truth many owners don't want to hear. Most vets genuinely care for your dog, but the reality is many veterinary schools receive funding and sponsorships from major pet food companies. That means from the very start, vets are often trained using materials and studies funded by kibble brands. So when they recommend certain foods, they might be unknowingly repeating marketing, not science. Always ask questions. Always check independent studies. And always remember, real nutrition doesn't come from a bag designed for a 2-year shelf life. The moment you stop believing these myths, you reclaim power over your dog's health. Because love isn't about convenience, it's about truth. And the truth is simple. Fresh food heals. Processed food harms. Chapter 7. The simple plan to start today. So now you know the truth. You understand what's hurting your dog and what can heal them. But the real question is, where do you start? Here's the good news. You don't need to change everything overnight. You just need to start small today. Step 1. Transition slowly. Start by replacing 20% of your dog's dry kibble with fresh food like boiled chicken, rice, or lightly cooked veggies. Do this for a week. Then move to 50%. Let your dog's body adjust naturally. You'll begin to see changes: softer fur, better mood, stronger energy within just a few days. Step 2. Hydration is key. Add warm water or unsalted broth to every meal. This simple act supports kidney and liver function and mimics the natural moisture your dog's ancestors got from real prey. Hydration alone can transform digestion, reduce allergies, and improve longevity. Step 3. Quality over quantity. It's not about feeding more, it's about feeding right. Choose natural, whole ingredients you'd be comfortable eating yourself. Avoid chemical-loaded snacks and focus on clean, human-grade foods. Step 4. Do your own research. Don't blindly trust commercials or labels. Follow holistic vets, read independent studies, and learn what's truly species-appropriate nutrition. Knowledge is power, and your dog depends on you to use it. Step 5. Stay consistent. Your dog's health won't change in a day, but it will transform in weeks. Consistency builds healing, energy, and trust. Because at the end of the day, your dog doesn't need fancy toys or designer food. They just need love, real nutrition, and you making better choices for them every single day. You are your dog's whole world. So take the first step today. Feed with intention. Love with awareness. And watch how your dog's eyes begin to shine brighter than ever before. This isn't just about feeding better. It's about giving your best friend the longer, happier life they deserve. The final message for every dog owner. Every day, your dog waits for you. Not for the food, not for the toys, but for you. The sound of your voice, the warmth of your hand, the feeling of home when you walk through that door. They've loved you since the first moment they saw you. Through your best days and your worst. They never judged you, never asked for more, just your time, your love, and your care. But the truth is, love alone isn't always enough. Because sometimes, what we do out of love can unknowingly hurt the ones we love most. Feeding them the same way, every single day, without realizing the silent damage it causes. Your dog can't speak, can't complain, can't tell you what's wrong. But their eyes, their energy, their body, they're all trying to whisper one thing: I trust you to protect me. And that's what this journey is about. It's not about guilt, it's about growth. Because now you know. Now you understand what's really happening inside their body, and you can change it. Start small. Add real food. Give them water-rich meals. Read the ingredients before you buy. These little steps today will give your dog more years of happiness tomorrow. If this video opened your eyes, if it made you look at your dog just a little differently, then take a second right now to do something for them. Hit the like button. Comment your dog's name below. Let's fill this space with love. And don't forget to subscribe because here, every video helps you understand the soul behind those eyes. Because at the end of the day, your dog isn't just a pet. They're a piece of your heart, walking beside you.